Hello, cowboys and cow ladies. Welcome to Wild West Dynasty. On this beautiful summer morning, you see the sun is going up over there behind the hills, and it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and we already have about 13 degrees. So this is going to be a warm day. And yeah, maybe it's a perfect day for setting up a transport route. And this is what I want to show you now. For setting up a transport, you obviously need at least two things. First is you need a city from where you can send out your transports. And B is a suitable destination where you can send your transports to. You do this because either you want to send goods from your city to the destination, or you want to take goods from the destination and bring them back to your city. I happen to already have a city with me, so you can see, you can consider the first condition to be done already. So we can start and set up our transport route right away. To do this, first press the Tab key on your keyboard to open the main menu, which is this. And there, up here in the tabs upper side of your screen, click on the Management tab, and here you click Transports, and there we are. Here is our transport overview, which when you click on this, you see all your active transport in this list. As you can see, there are no active transports right now, so we can set up a new one. Over here, you see in the first line the amount of money which you own right now. Down here, the game tells you or informs you how many transports or free wagons are available in the city. Please notice that you need to buy transports for each and every city. If you want to send out a transport from this city, you first need to buy a wagon. Each and every city owns its own wagons, or their own wagons. So in my main city, I already own 3 of 4 possible wagons. And because I plan, or I want to get some logs from my sawmill, and because I know that logs are quite heavy, I will go, and these 3 wagons are all small wagons, which have a loading capacity of 50 kilograms only. So I'm going to buy a standard transport or a standard wagon for this job, because it can carry a little bit higher load. So I will buy this, and you can see my money went down a little bit, and I got another free wagon in my city. Okay, now to set up the transport. I click on New Transport, and right below I can choose from the list to which destination or to what destination I want to send my transport. As the default go, there is already the next city in the list is already selected. And as you can see in the city map or in the transport map, you have you can already see the route from the city where the transport starts to the destination, which is over here. Now you can select another destination from the list, and you can in this section you can see some differences. First one, for the transport which is sent to a destination far away, the transport costs are quite high. Other thing is that this icon here shows the risk of an attack for the transport. And the rule of thumb is two things. The greater the distance, the higher the costs are, and also the higher chances you have for your transport to be attacked on its way. So if I select a destination which is rather close to your city, which is, for example, my barn, as you can see here in the map, my city is here, the barn is right there, so it's just a few steps from the city warehouse to the barn and back. So we have a very short travel distance, or very short distance to travel for the transport, so the costs are quite low, and so is the risk for an attack. Yeah, as you can see, it's 0%. If you compare it to the other goal, it's 60% here, and also very high costs. We want to send our transport to the sawmill. The sawmill is also quite close to our city. It's right on the other side of the road, or right across the road in the woods over here. Again, we have a very short distance, so we have quite low costs, and we have also a very low chance for the transport for being attacked on its way. However, I want to show you how you can reduce the risk for an attack. So, for example, if you want to send the transport to, for example, the stone mine, which also is far away because it's very close to my other city. The other city is here, the stone mine is there, so it's almost the same way as if I send the transport to Deadwood Creek. And on this way, we have a chance of 60% for the transport for being attacked. So to reduce this risk, you need to change the transport settings, and you can do this by clicking here on this change button. And here you can, first you can select which kind of wagon you want to send. The default setting is you send the small wagon. And in this case, I change this and select the larger wagon. And now you can see here that we have a loading capacity of 80 kilograms because we selected a larger wagon, and we have the same 60% risk for being attacked. And this risk can be reduced by hiring guards, which can be done by just increase the number of guards. Here you have the guards. Default is 0 guards, and you can add guards. And with each guard which you add to the transport, the reduce for an attack, the risk to be attacked is reduced by 10%. 1, 2, 3. I reduced the attack risk to 30, and I can hire more guards, and another one, and maybe another one. No. 5 is the maximum I can choose, probably because I don't have more money. But anyway, I usually go with a risk of 20% for an attack if I send my transport to a distant destination or to a destination far away. I usually only reduce the attack risk down to 20%. This is the risk which I am willing to take. Because as you already have seen here, with each more guard, the transport becomes much more expensive. So back to our destination where I actually want to send the transport to, just to show you how it is done, and also I want to wait with you until the transport is over. So we select the sawmill. We have no risk for an attack. We change the wagon type to medium for the higher loading capacity, and then we can decide whether we want to send goods to the destination. If we click this, we have our city warehouse on here in this list, and we can choose whatever we want here and send it to our destination. Well, it wouldn't make any sense to send bones or sticks or hair meat to the sawmill, because what we want to do is we want to take something from our sawmill. Yeah, we only have one log here so far. Sorry for that. Yeah, but let's go take this log. And so we want the transport to go to the sawmill and get this log to our warehouse. Yeah. And this is what we will do. Now we go back to our dashboard, and we can see the loading capacity of our transport is 80 kilogram. 1.7 kilogram are planned to be transported. Our goal is our destination is the sawmill. We have 0 chance to be attacked, so we can send our transport now. These are the costs, and if I click on send, the transport will start its journey. And as soon as we hit the start button, the transport can be seen in the list of active transports. And here you can also see the remaining time which the transport needs to go until he reaches its destination. So the transport will need 2 point somewhat or something minutes to get to the sawmill, and when the transport is here, it will take on the load, and then the transport will go back to the starting point, which will take another 2 point something minutes. So before we see the log to arrive in our city warehouse, we will need to wait until the transport went to its destination and back. So in our example, it will take about 5 minutes to finish this transport route. So we can let's remove all the logs from the warehouse, so we can see when the transport is back. Okay, you can see no more logs in the warehouse, and I have 29 logs in my pockets now. Yeah, and now we need to wait until the transport is back. Still on its way to the sawmill, as you can see here. And I will stop the recording for a minute or two, so you don't need to wait until the transport is close to the city again. We will just skip this period of the journey. Okay, we are back. Again, we can check the city warehouse to show you there are no logs here. And when we check the transport route, you can see the transport needs another 30 seconds to be back. We will wait for it to be there. Well, yeah, awkward silence. Yeah, and this is the time the transport needs to unload. There we have the log. Now it's done. And if we look here, we have the lock in our warehouse. So this is how transports work, and I hope this video is helpful for you. It's the first one of this, the first one of my tutorial videos. So if you liked it, please leave me a thumbs up. And if you missed something, or if you think I should do something different in the way how I explain things to you, please leave me a comment. And if you like how I do it, please leave me a comment as well. If you want to, you can also subscribe my channel, because I'm going to add a lot more of these of this kind of tutorial videos. Well, okay, for now, have a nice day, enjoy your time in the Wild West, and bye-bye.